So Drake just released his Scary Hours 2 EP, and one of the songs off of it is What's Next, which was actually like leaked previously, but we didn't hear it beforehand. We saved it for tonight, and what a crazy listen, and what a music video too, man.
Absolutely. And before we actually get into this review, smash the like button, guys. It helps us a lot. And you know what, man? I'm absolutely fucking excited for this rollout. The visual was crazy to this song, and the energy to this song was absolutely off the hook, man. And not only that, but funny enough, I was actually in Toronto when he filmed the part of this video.
You were like an hour away, right?
A bit less, yeah. Like I think from downtown it was like 25 minutes, yeah.
That's
like 25
crazy.
minutes away from there, and like we kind of know like everywhere he filmed, and it was just cool because he was going through different parts in the city, and you know, he was kind of like showing off like where he's been at in his life. And it's cool because he's being braggadocious, but he's also being like super calm at the same time, being like, yo, like you guys are that down to know what's going down in my life, but there's really not that much. Like, you know, I took it easy this summer. I rested on New Year's, and obviously he did what he did on Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day
was
fun
on Valentine's Day.
He had his fun on Valentine's Day, but you know, it's awesome to see where Drake's at because it's a wonderful energy, and he's back to making ridiculously good music.
Yeah, 100%. And what's really cool about this song in particular is, like you said, you know, he's laughing at how ridiculous it is about the media and about, you know, just his fans, about how they want to know basically every single one of his steps and what he's doing. And it just goes to show that, you know, he's one of the most sought out artists in the music industry. And, you know, the rollout to this album so far has been amazing. And I can't wait to see what he brings onto Certified Lover Boy, just because all three songs in the Scary Hours EP are totally different. Do you think that this one is the strongest off of the three pack?
I don't think so. No, I think Lemon Pepper and I think the Lil Baby
Wants and
feature,
Needs.
The Wants and Needs was much better. Not much better. Sorry, was just better in my opinion.
Okay.
I have to see how it'll age with me though. I think they're all super strong tracks, and honestly, if you were to tell me that either any one of these three were the standout single for the whole thing, I'd be super down. But you know, going back to the song, I want to talk about the production because it's a bit different than what we've seen Drake do before. So you know, what was the difference? Let's say from an old Drake aesthetic comparing this one, let's say.
I think it was just kind of his flow. It was, and also the hook. It was totally different, and it was very energetic, but at the same time, like he was kind of in his braggadocious vibe. You know what I mean? Like he knew what he was spitting, and I felt like this song probably didn't take him too long to write. You know what I mean? It was just kind of his inner thoughts, and you know, it was great. It wasn't my favorite from the three, but, you know, it was a great song nonetheless.
It was a great song, and it allowed us to understand where Drake's at with this whole process. And I feel as if, like, it also has a big part to play in that three-part EP because it's a different side of Drake. Like, Drake kind of gives you, like, three mindsets in this whole EP, and this is one of them. And I like it because it's kind of like, it's the jokes light one that we kind of wanted from Drake, you know, like the Baby collab was more aggressive, and then after that, the Ross collaboration was really more concentrated on, you know, consciousness and understanding where he's at in life. And then this one was just more like, yo, I'm here, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it was really on that vibe. And if the clubs were open right now in Canada, everyone would be fucking bumping this.
Yeah,
like everyone would be bumping this.
And I think we ran through it twice, and like it already sounded so much better on the second listen. So I feel like this song will only age better, and I won't be surprised if it'll have like a high entry on the Billboard Hot 100.
I think maybe it'll go to number one.
You think it could be a number one song for Drake?
I think it could be a number one song for Drake. I think
that's a bold statement. It's possible.
I'll tell you what, because bro, people are so hungry. Who else is dropping like Drake just did?
And
right
I feel like out of all three songs, this one hypes you up the most for the album.
It does hype you up the most for the album. Maybe it's not the best in quality, but the energy is definitely there, and it's like the one that really makes you understand that this could be a monumental drop for Drake. And all three songs, in my opinion, were all W's. Like this is really good fucking material from him, and especially on What's Next. Like, you know, it gets you wondering what the fuck's next and like what's his next move. And like we spoke about earlier in this little review where we were talking about, you know, Drake finds it ridiculous that everyone's kind of like, you know, watching his moves, but it's so interesting, man. It's interesting because this guy never low-key like takes L's on his songs. He just makes crazy fucking music all the time.
He does, man. And guys, look, we actually covered all three songs from the Scary Hours EP, so check them out on our channel if you haven't, and press the subscribe button, just because we're going to be connecting you to hip-hop and giving you updates on Certified Lover Boy and everything else hip-hop related.
Absolutely, guys, and tell your friends about this. We're doing this on the daily. You guys have a good night.